Yeah. So in the last videos, we started a new batch on core and advanced Python. The timings of this session is from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. But we shifted this batch from today. Okay. So 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Okay. 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. from today. And after 1.5 week, okay, maybe after Diwali, you can expect this batch from 9:30 to 10:30. This is for your kind information. And the duration of this course is 2 months, and the fees is rupees 5,000. The people who are willing to continue, today is the last demo. And before attending today's evening class, you need to pay the fee, and from today itself the regular class is going to be started from 10 o'clock. So what benefits you are going to get from my classes, and even the syllabus explanation also I have given very clearly in the last classes. And even we have seen some demo programs also, like how you can able to print a hello message on the screen. Next, and after that, how to find factorial of the given number by using predefined tools. Like we have math library is there. By using that library, how to calculate this factorial also, we have seen very clearly in the last sessions. And even we have seen how to use for each loop. Suppose if I want to print the numbers from 0 to okay, if I want to generate the factorials from 0 to 10, how you can able to write a loop for that. That part also we covered very clearly. Next, and after that, even we discussed about how you can able to print the current month calendar. Next, and after that, how to print, sorry, current year calendar. Next, and after that, we have seen how to print a current month calendar. So even we have written a program to generate OTP. OTP means one time password. How you can able to generate one time password also we have seen. Next, and after that, how to calculate addition of two numbers. That part also we discussed. And how to calculate addition of two numbers in version 2. Like in the first version, we have seen statical values. That means we are not going to change this value, it is fixed. So like that, how you can able to do that part we discussed. Next, and after that, addition of two numbers, version 2. Version 2 means what? Sir, here, instead of reading, okay, instead of reading, so I mean, instead of giving in the program that is a fixed value, we are reading dynamic values from the user. And from that, how you can calculate, that part also we covered very clearly in the last classes. Next, and after that, sir, we have seen one more program like addition of two numbers. How to use this formatted string also we have seen. Now, continuation for this, just I want to explain how you can calculate addition of two numbers. And I want to print the output in the console. Console means on the screen I want to print. At the same time, I want to write that information to the object. I mean, I want to write that information to the file. How you can able to implement that? So already we covered one small program, right? So I'm going to continue this. Let us see. This is nothing but a small program for our requirement. We are reading the value of A from the user. We are reading the value of B from the user. How this input function and int function are going to work, I think in the last class we have seen. But let me revise. See, by using input function, we can read a dynamic value from the user. Okay, by using input function, we can read a dynamic value from the user. But the problem with this input function is, whatever value that you have given, it will accept only in the form of a string. Okay, it will accept the data only in the form of a string. Suppose if you want to convert this accepted value into integer, then we have to go for int function. Similarly, input of enter b value is there. So it is going to read the value of b and it will convert it into which format? Integer format. Then we are taking a plus b. That's all. In a formatted string, we are trying to print the value of a, we are trying to print the value of b, and we are trying to print the value of c. Within flower bracket, whatever variable that you have taken, that value is going to be substituted in the program, sir. Okay, when we are executing, that value will be substituted. So means what, if you want to apply this technique in front of this, it is called as a string type of data. In front of this, we have to use one word called ff. F indicates format specifier, formatted string, like that you have to take. Okay, sir, now you can say, so just I'm printing the value of a, I'm printing the value of b, and I'm printing the value of c. That's all. Sir, now let me execute up to this whatever we covered. Py space test.py is the command which is used to execute our Python program. Of course, how you can work with this in detail we will discuss. Enter a value. I have given the first number as 100. Enter b value. I have given second number as a 200. As you can see, the first number got displayed here, second number got substituted here, and third number is also available. Okay, this is nothing but a simple program how we calculated addition of two numbers. Already I explained this program in the yesterday's video itself. Sir, now do you have any doubt up to this? Please confirm. Any doubts?
No,
Right. Sir, now my requirement is, I want to write this information as it is to the file. No problem, you can take. For example, data is equal to, sir, instead of printing, I'm taking as it is in the data format. So I told it is going to format the given string. After formatting, whatever content you are getting, that I am storing into the data file, data, something like a variable. Sir, then what we have to do, create a file. How to create a file in detail we will discuss in the file handling, but as of now, just for demo purpose, I have taken like this. So open of, so prakash1.txt comma w. So what is the meaning of this statement is, I am trying to open a file with name prakash1.txt. So in the system, it will check, is there any file with name prakash1.txt. Since we are searching in the current working directory, it will check, in this current working directory, do we have any file like that? No, we don't have any file. Then what will happen, it will create a new file. Okay, then f dot write of data, that's all. Automatically it will write, we are not required to hard code anything. F dot write of data. In the data, string formatted data is there, right? Automatically it is going to write that information to the file. After that, just we are taking f dot close. So what will happen, it is going to close the file. Sir, we opened a file and we have written the information and we closed the file, that's all. We opened a file, we have written the information, we closed the file, that's all. Now if you run the program, what will happen, assume I am giving 100 and then 300, like this I have given. You can see I got output on the screen. At the same time, prakash1.txt got created. In this, is that information is stored? Yes. Now I'm executing one more time, I'm executing one more time, like I have given 200 and 200. What output we got? 400. Sir, let us open this file. Sir, you can see 200, 200, 400 is there. Sir, where is the previous information? Previous information is gone. So if you want to hold the previous data also, then we have to change the mode. The mode which you have to take is A. A means append mode. Please listen carefully. What is this append mode is, at the very beginning, it will create a file and it will write the information. When we are executing second time, so what will happen, it is going to keep the content, it is going to keep the old content in the file. In addition to that, new information will be written, like that we have. So it is going to keep the old content and it will write new content on the screen. Okay, now let us execute and see what will happen. Sir, now I am taking, sir, 10 and then 20. Again I am writing 10 and then 30. Again I am writing 10 and then 40. Sir, again I am writing 10 and then 50. Sir, almost 5 times we performed. What is the file name? Prakash3.txt. If you open the file, you can see, sir, is the information is there. This is the first data, and this is the second information, and this is the third information, and this is nothing but the fourth information, like that we have. Sir, why it is coming in a single line? Can't we take new line? Yes, in Python by default print is going to take new line, but my write function never. That's why manually I am giving slash n here. Manually I have given slash n here. Sir, now what will happen? Let us go with another file like prakash3.txt. So now full-fledged program got completed. Now you can see 1122 I have given. So 1133 I have given. So 1144 I have given. So 1155 I have given. Is this information is stored? Let me take prakash3.txt and open and check it. Sir, is the information is there or not? Yes. So just I'm trying to explain, sir, no need to display the output on the console. We have an alternative option is there. Like you can store the data in a permanent storage areas like files. Okay, for this we have a big chapter is there like file handling. There are different techniques are there to perform these activities. Anyway, in detail about that we will discuss in our future classes. Okay, but up to this, do you have any doubt in this program? Please confirm. How we are going to write information to the file? Is this information, is it clear for you people? Please confirm.
So this is the first program, today's first program only, no?
Mhm. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, of course, just for demo purpose, I have taken this, but in detail, we will discuss. Okay.
No, actually I have joined late, so that's why I was asking like,
Yes, this is the first. Clear, Saket?
yes.
Right. Yeah. So this is nothing but a small program, what we have here. Right, sir. So let us go for our main topic. Of course, this program, while closing today's session, I will explain. So today we are going to start introduction to Python. Okay, sir, from today evening also class is there. Okay, so before 9 o'clock you have to pay the fee and get registered for this course, and they are going to share evening class link. From that you have to attend. But anyway, so for evening class students we completed only this chapter. So today I'm going to explain for you people about this, and we are going to continue from today evening the regular class. Okay, right. So coming to the first topic in this first chapter, history.
Prakash, can you confirm my evening classes? What is the subject?
Sir, I'm not getting your question. What is your question? Evening?
Can you confirm what is the evening class?
Oh yes,
Continue class.
continue class today. Today evening class not fundamentals. Okay.
Okay, Prakash. Okay, then fine.
Yeah. So history of a Python. Sir, who introduced this Python? How the name Python came? All these things we are going to discuss here. Sir, very first point and very easy. I can say Python is very easy programming language. Python is a very easy programming language. See, when compared with Python, so when compared with other languages, I think you can able to feel, sir, easiness in Python. I think whatever programs we covered in our demo sessions, based on that, I think you can able to take the decision, right? Python is very easy programming language what we have. Okay, and moreover, python is python is a high level programming language. Means what? We are not required to do in detail internal activities. As a programmer, what is your duty? You have to prepare the business logic. You need to take care of only business logic. Low level activities, sir, something like memory allocation and deallocation. Means, sir, I need some memory to store some variable. Yes, you are responsible to create the memory, and once if your task got completed, you are responsible to erase the memory. But such type of things are not required in python. Not only python, the programming language, I mean, the languages which supports a high level features, we are not required to do this memory allocation and deallocation. Automatically internally that the system is going to do. Sir, in every language they are having some virtual missions. In python also, we have python virtual mission is there, so it is responsible to perform those activities. Okay, next, one more thing. Useless objects will be destroyed. Okay, will be destroyed automatically. We are not required to do anything. Automatically it is going to delete. Okay, next, and after that, sir, even more meaningful syntax errors we will get. Suppose if you are doing any mistake, it is going to highlight that mistake, so from that you can get more knowledge. Okay, so such type of programming language is nothing but what? So python. And sir, if you are trying to open a file by mistake, you didn't close the file, no problem. So automatic file closing automatic database closing, so automatic network closing. Okay, so automatic file closing, or automatic database closing, or automatic network closing. So these type of scenarios are there in python. So based on these activities, we can say what is your job. You have to do the job only. Rest of the activities will be take care by python. Means what? You are not required to do any activities like whatever I have shown in the example. So if any programming language is providing such a type of facility, I can say that a programming language is nothing but what? High level programming language. Here python is a high level programming language. Okay, next, and after that, so it is user friendly programming language. Even if you take the instructions, anyway it is easy. And you can able to write instructions in the form of english statements. Okay, so easiness will be there. That is the main agenda of this. Next, and after that, sir, where we are using this python? Python is general purpose programming language. Okay, sir, not only for any kind of a category. Okay, we can use this python in everywhere. Like if you want to develop any desktop application, you can use python. If you want to develop any web application, we have frameworks are there, we can go for python. In the testing domain we can use. Okay, so next, and after that, in the data science domain we can use. So everywhere we are using python. It became general purpose. Okay, next, sir, one more point. Python is interpreter interpreter based programming language. Sir, of course, this point we will discuss later. There is some two words are there like a compiler and interpreter. So when we can go for compiler, when we are going to use interpreter, that we will discuss in the later classes. But as of now, is Python is a compiled programming language or interpreted means Python is interpreted based programming language. Keep this in mind. And next and after that, from these I am going to frame the definition. So Python is general purpose. Python is a general purpose, high level, and interpreted programming language. This is the exact definition of Python. If anyone is asking what is a Python, then this is the answer that you have to give. Okay, Python is general purpose. That means for every application we are using Python, and it is a high level programming language. Means low level activities we are not required to perform. Internally it is going to take care of that. Okay, and it is interpreter based programming language that we will discuss later. Compiler means the total program it is going to scan. Interpreter means line by line scanning will be there, that we will discuss in detail. Next, sir, who developed this Python? Who developed this Python? Sir, Python was developed by Guillaume van Rossum. He is the founder. He is the founder of Python. So especially he developed this programming language for math applications, to prepare mathematical applications. Initially this Python was introduced. Who is the founder of Python? Guillaume van Rossum. He is the founder of Python. And officially Python came to the market. Officially Python came to the market in the year, or let me take the complete date. So 20th February 1991, the first official version of Python came into the market on 20th February 1991. Okay, sir, this Guillaume van Rossum extracted, okay, Guillaume extracted, so extracted syntaxes of Python, from Python. So from languages like ABC and C. There is a C language is there, right? Like that, there is ABC programming language is there. He extracted the syntaxes of Python, so from these two languages. So whatever syntaxes we are learning in Python, it will be some syntaxes are derived from C language and some syntaxes are derived from ABC. From these two languages they extracted the syntaxes. Okay, this is nothing but what is introduction to Python. Okay, so what is Python? How you can able to define Python? So how you can say Python is very easy? And who is the founder of Python? When the Python official first version came into the market? So all these things are very clear for you. Of course, theoretical part. Do you have any doubt in this history of Python?
Prakash, can you explain a little bit about interpreter and compiler?
Sir, we will discuss, because we have another concept is there, like introduction to the programming language. So there I'm going to talk about that. So because what is programming language, when we can go for programming, and in the programming properties we are going to get the word called compiler and interpreter. Just as of now remember this word, but in depth we are going to see what is the functionality of compiler. So when we can go for compiler, and what is the functionality of interpreter. So what is the difference between these two, which is the best with respect to the performance? These things we will discuss. Okay, so it is something like a converting from one language to another language. Means here whatever program you have written, so it is in human readable format, right? We can able to understand. So if you want to execute this code, we have to convert this program into mission understandable format. For that we are using translators. Okay, in the translator we have two types of translators are there: compilers and interpreters are translators. Okay, that we will discuss in detail, sir. As of now not required. Okay,
And what about that timestamp program?
I will explain after completion of today's demo. At last I will explain how to add.
Okay.
It is easy only, continuation of this previous program. Just we need to add some property here. That's all.
We need to import time related module, I guess.
Time related module, and in the time we have some special what you can call formats are there, like percentage or date, like that. We have to use that. Yeah. And coming to the Python official website, sir, where we can download this Python? Very simple. HTTP yes colon double slash www.python.org is the official website where we can get the complete information about Python. Like if you want to download and if you want to install, we have to go for this website. If you want to see the documentation of latest version of Python, we have to go for this website. Everything is available in this website only. Okay. If you go to downloads, you can see what is the latest version of Python. What is the latest version of Python? 3.12 is the latest version. Okay. So this is nothing but official website. If you want to get any information, better to refer this website. Their complete information will be there. Next, where we can use Python. This Python is used in everywhere. Some of the applications, some of the areas mainly where we are using is in the machine learning. In the machine learning applications, we are using Python, and in artificial intelligence, okay, we are using Python. Next, and after that, in the data science domain, we are using Python. And even in the web applications, we are using Python. Next, and after that, even to prepare desktop applications also, we are using Python. Next, and after that, to provide distributed applications also, so to implement distributed applications also, we are using Python. Even to develop small gaming applications, we are using Python. And even for data analysis purpose, we are using Python. Like there are so many application areas are there in the real time. Nowadays, Python is used in everywhere. Some of the applications where we are using really Python, in the sense, these are the applications. Okay. Next, and after that, sir, what about the approaches? What about the approaches the Python is going to follow? Like, every programming language is following some approach. Okay. For example, if you take JavaScript, shell script, like that, they are using scripting. They don't have any format. You can continuously write the code whatever you required with the help of syntaxes, and we can execute it. But what about Python? In the C language, if you want to write any program, you are going to create a function. What about Python? Even in Java, everything we have to write within a class, something like object oriented programming. What about in Python? Yes, all these approaches are there in Python. I can say Python is all rounder. Python is all rounder. And we can say it is versatile programming language. Sir, what is the meaning of this? My Python is providing support for scripting level programming. Yes, we can write a script, and it is a functional programming. Yes, we can prepare the functions and we can execute, and it is object oriented programming. Yes, we can create objects and we can execute. As of now, I'm not going for any applications. So in future we will discuss. Sir, I told in the demos, in the syllabus, I explained very clearly. So the first part, so whatever, even this program will comes under which category? Scripting, because we have written some 9 lines of code. There is no starting point and there is no ending point. Generally, line by line, it is going to execute. But if you take function, somewhere we are going to define, and from somewhere we will call. Okay. So in object oriented programming, we will focus on giving security for the data. Like that, different approaches are there. Anyway, we will talk about that in detail. We have first scripting, then functional, then object oriented. All these things will be covered in detail, sir. Okay, this is nothing but what we have. So just we have given like where we are using Python and which approaches our Python is going to follow. These two informations I have given. Any doubts up to this?
Python isn't used for mobile application.
No, Python is as of now not used in the mobile area. That is one of the drawback or limitation what we have in Python. Except in that, so we are using in everywhere.
And for web application, is it used for backend or for front end?
Developing the logical, sir, logical part. In the
Means it.
we will use in the backend, we are going to use the databases, right?
Okay, not in front end.
Not in front end. Front end is completely UI, right? UI technologies. So
Yeah, UI technology, but there are also we are using some languages, na React.
yeah, those are for logical building purpose, right? For that, it is used in everywhere. Even if you take Java, also we can use like we have servlets, JSPs, Spring like that, and even Python related. Just in the demo session somewhere I covered, we are using Django frameworks.
Yeah.
Also used for web applications, even PHP used. So UI technologies will be common and the database is common. These languages are going to change. Yes, we say Python is used for even web applications also.
So for web application, for only for backend, not for front, na?
Yes, only for backend. Got it?
Yes.
Right. Next point. Sir, which companies are using Python? Really, in which companies we are using Python? So there are n number of companies are there. Still, they are using Python. But I want to list out only few company names. Okay. So like I'm going to take some top companies like we have Google. Google is using Python, and we have YouTube is there. It is using Python, and even NASA satellite, so it is using Python, and even Instagram, they are using Python. So even Netflix is there, so they are using Python, and even Spotify. In all these OTT mediums, they are going to use for better search operations. Okay, if you want, just you can type the same word in internet Google, just you can able to check what output we are going to get. So you can see even in the images, you can see, sir, where we are using Python, top companies where we are using Python, that complete information it is providing. I think from this you can see almost every company they are using Python. So Netflix, JP Morgan, NASA, YouTube. Okay, so then Udemy, Freelancer, Mozilla, IBM, Instagram, Spotify, okay, Yahoo, Rediff, Glassdoor, Nokia. So everywhere we are using Python. Next and after that, why Python name came? So what is the reason why they have introduced the name called Python? Means there is nothing. There is one small story is there. So do you know this person Gudio Van Rossum? Okay, this person Gudio Van Rossum, he is interested a bit one popular TV comedy show, TV comedy show. So what is that? A comedy show is nothing but, do you know the complete Monty Python flying circus like this. He is interested a bit more on this particular circus, that is nothing but which is telecasted in the BBC in olden days. So he is interested about this particular comedy show. That is the reason why he extracted. Okay, he extracted. So he extracted the word called Python. So from this comedy show, Beyond that, nothing. Some people are going to feel like it is a snake name, something like that. No, this is the exact reason how the name Python came, because he is very fancy about this particular comedy show. So any doubt about these 2 points whatever I covered?
Can you repeat like how he has developed that
Which one, sir?
that name, how he has extracted?
No, no. See, there is a one popular comedy show is there with this name, sir. So he is very fancy about this particular show. That is the
O-
whatever language he developed, for that he has given this name. That's all. Got it?
Okay.
Yeah. The complete model Python's flying circus. So the author, founder of this Python, he is very interested towards this show. That is the reason he extracted the word called Python simply, and he kept for this programming language. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So this is nothing but what we have introduction to Python. Rest of the things anyway today evening we have a class, in that we will discuss. And before closing today's session, let us complete this program. I want to write addition of two numbers last program, and with the timestamp I want to insert date and time into the file. So already we have taken the program, right? Just I am going to rewrite that program. So I will take prakash4.txt, a new file. In that, I want to write date and time of this application when it is developed. Very simple. For that, we have one special module is there called time. Okay, one special module is there called time. In that, strf time is there, and within double quotations we have to provide a format. And if you want to work with this, compulsory we have to import time module. So just to explain this in detail, I will go with the Python ideally. Just have a look once. Even you can execute the programs from ideally also. Like this we have ideally. Just a second, I will increase the font size. Yes, so just I am importing time. And if you take time dot strf time within double quotations, you have to give the format. See, percentage d we are using. What is the purpose of percentage d means? What is today's date? One, they are going to written like that. If you take hyphen percentage m, what is today's month? 11th month. 11th month, sir. Even if you want year, we can give capital Y. So if you want to print the date, what format we have to use? Percentage d, percentage m, percentage y. Sir, I need time also. No problem. Percentage I colon, I want to print minutes. Sir, already m is there for month, but if you want to print minutes, you have to take capital M. I want seconds, percentage yes. That's all. Now see what will happen. Sir, 8:57 6 seconds. I want to print AM or PM also. No problem. You can take percentage P. You can see AM and PM. Even if you want the date also, you can print. Do you know percentage A you can use? Sir, today is Wednesday. I need full form. No problem. You can take capital A. Have you observed? Like this, if you want to print, which module is providing support for that? Time. But don't worry, in our regular syllabus we are going to explore in detail about that. But as of now, I want to write this information into the file. That is the reason why I am explaining this concept. Is it clear, Sanket?
Yes, yes.
So same thing we have to write in that file, right? So I am going to copy this. Okay, and I will put here. So in front of this data, just I need this format. And you can see there is a problem with the double quotations. That's why better to take in the single quotation in Python. So we can use both the single and double quotations. That's all. This is nothing but the program what we have. If you execute this program, what will happen? In addition to printing this addition, all these things, they are going to print the date and time also. Let us run this code and check what is happening. Now I am running a Python program. Assume I am giving input as a triple one. I am giving input as a triple one and a triple two. Sir, what is the output? You can see here, triple three we got. Sir, this information will be stored in the file with the time, date and time. Now I have given triple one and triple three. Sir, this information is also stored inside the file, okay, with the date and time stamp. Okay, as of now time is 8:59. I think this information will be written correctly into that particular file. So total how many inputs we have given? 3 times we executed the program. So these 3 records will be inserted into the file. Of course we can check that file also. Sir, last time, one more time I will run and I will check whether that last record is also inserted or not. As of now, still the time is 8:59. Let us wait up to 9. Okay, and then we will execute. So that what will happen? That data will be written. Sir, for that I am executing. Sir, I am giving triple one and then triple five. Once if you press, so now the time got 9 o'clock. Now if I press enter, what will happen? This information is also written into the file. Now you have to open the file and you need to check. Prakash 4 is there. Try to open. Sir, is it coming? No. It is taking as it is the format whatever you have given. Okay. Sir, why? Because, sir, we have given F right formatted. If you want to format, compulsory you need to put it in the brackets. Then only it will format. Otherwise it won't. That's why just I will remove the previous data and then I will execute one more time. So triple one, so triple two. Again I am giving triple one, so triple three. Again I am giving triple one, so triple four. Sir, is the data is written? Let me check. Now you can see, sir, 01 November 1st, so 9:42 seconds. So we got this input. 9:46 seconds we got this input. 9:49 seconds we got this input. Now if I am executing, one more record will be inserted. If you want, you can check. Triple one and triple five I have given. Now let us open that file and see what happened. Sir, at 9:1 this record got inserted. Like that we can include date and timestamp also based on your requirement. Got it? Please confirm. Clear, sir?
In that time dot strf time, percent d represent date, percent m represent month, and percent y represent year. Correct.
Yes.
And what does percent I represent means in between?
Actually, percentage H is there to represent hours. Okay. But
Hmm.
hours is going to give 24 hours of format, time format. Okay.
Okay.
Hours of format, they have given percentage I.
For 12 hours format, we are using percent I.
And
Hello.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For 12 hours format, we are using percentage I. Correct.
Yes. Yes.
So it will give hours, then minutes, second, and percent P will give us AM PM.
Yes.
Like if we are using 12 hours format.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And initially you have not put it into the curly bracket, so it was just printing as it is. What was the issue? Can you explain a little bit about it?
No, sir. See, if you take here without a flower, what is the main intention of taking inside F? Means what we are formatting, right? Wherever flower bracket, if you are taking, So as it is printing the value. It will substitute the value of A into this flower bracket and it will print. So what will happen if you are not taking flower bracket? Here you can see I have not taken any flower bracket. In such cases, what is happening? That value is as it is. A is printing as it is. So since if you are not taking within flower brackets, whatever content you have taken, it will be printed as it is, because it is dynamic value, right? It is going to change. That's why within flower brackets we have to give. But don't worry, we will discuss in depth into this. Once if you understand the syntax, you will get clarity. Okay,
Correct, correct.
got it?
Yes.
Right. So this is nothing but what we have. With this, all demos got completed. From evening we have our regular